Okay, guys, this is a question from simultaneous equation. Specifically, what problem leading to simultaneous equation? Now, we're going to solve it. First of all, before you attempt to solve all these kind of question, it is very imperative or it is important that we first understand the question itself. So read it. Many students over time have said or have complained that they always have issue with word problem leads to quadratic equation, word problem in general, both quadratics, simultaneous, or any other one. Now the idea is try to understand the equation. It can be very tricky. Like this one, he said the sum of the ages of a man and his son is 7 years. 6 years ago, a man's age exceeded 5 times the age of his son by 1. Find their present ages. Now the first step is actually to give a variable. A variable is an unknown. It could be x, it could be y, it could be any other alphabet. Just know that variables are unknown. It's some of the ages of a man and the son. So let's say let the age of the man be x and that of his son be what? Be y. Now you've already attach a variable to their various ages. Now the next thing you will do is, because he said the sum of their ages, now the sum of both ages, which is x plus y, now said it's 67. I think I will share this place so that it will be enough. Let me just quickly share it. Now x plus y equals to 67. Now let's take the other statement. You need to actually follow it in bits, like small. You understand? I believe you understand. Say 6 years ago, the man's age exceeded 5 times the age of the son. Now 6 years ago, 6 years ago, the age of the man will be what? X minus 6. And son will be what? Y minus 6. Of course, now, like normal, everybody they grow. So if you are counting the years backward, it will be a subtraction or a minus to get. If you are talking about the present age or you are talking about the one added in the future, of course you know that it will be an addition or a plus, and that's so you just be. Like I told you, over time, we'll be using our normal PG English and what? Our normal PG English and our normal PG English to actually explain it, so that most people would get a deep understanding of it. It does not really matter which you use. Now we've already gotten to this point. Now the other statement said that 6 years ago the man's age exceeded 5 times the age of his son by 1. Now 6 years ago the man's age is this. Now what they're trying to tell us here is that 6 years ago the son's age is lesser than the man's age. Yes, very true. Because the man's age is exceeded 5 times the age of the son. By what? By what number? By 1. Now the major problem most people face when solving word problem is that trying to make the words, convert those sentences into what? Mathematical representation, either linear equation or any form. Now what they just told us, let's represent it now. Now the man's age exceeded by 1, exceeded son's age. Man's age now, x minus 6 exceeded is greater than, you get. Now when I introduce a minus sign, or 5 times the son's age. Son's age 6 years ago was y minus 6, you get, equal to what? By 1. Now this was our equation 1. This is like equation 2, you get. Now let's break this down first before we even form an equation here. Let's break it down before we form an equation. Now I hope you guys are following me. Now this is like x minus 6 minus what, 5y. Of course, minus 5 times minus 6. I'm very sure. Yes, yes, you are correct. Plus 30 equal to 1. Now we'll do something very sharp. Oh, yes, we'll do something sharply. Now, of course, collection of like terms is going to take place here. Now, I'm seeing minus 6 there, I'm seeing 30. Of course, I already know that it's what? 24. Now, x minus 5y plus 24 equal to 1. X minus 5y equals to 1 minus 24. Therefore, x minus 5y equals to what? Minus what? 23. Let's call this our equation 2. I hope you guys are seeing it. Let's call that our equation 2. You get. Now let's bring it now. Bring both equations. This is an hidden secret I will tell you guys. This one, you know, go get anywhere. When you are solving most simultaneous equation, you know there are different measure. There are mainly two methods: elimination and substitution method. Abeg Emeka Nkechi use what? Elimination. Na him pass. Na update be down. I just want to. Now when you use the elimination method, use the coefficients. Use the coefficients of both sides of the variable that you want to remove, or the unknown that you want to eliminate, the one wey you wan comot. Na the coefficient na that number wey dey stand with that unknown. If na x now, the number wey dey with x now for here na 1. For mathematics they don write 1, so you get. So now use the unknown to multiply both what equation. We already called it equation 1 and 2. So let's say equation 1 now is equation 2. For equation 1 now, multiply by 1 coefficient of this x. Multiply by 1 coefficient of this x. Now you are interchanging, you are multiplying by, you use the coefficient of equation 2 to multiply equation 1, or you use the coefficient of equation 1 to multiply equation 2. I know, so you get understand. Yes, that's the way it is. So now after doing that, you either what? Subtract or you add, just to what? Eliminate. Now I'm seeing x here at the first equation, I'm seeing x at the other equation. If I subtract, of course I will comot x. That's what I meant. So I've already, let me subtract now. It becomes x becomes 0. Let's just go straight to the y axis. So it becomes y minus 5y. Here it becomes 6, 7 minus. Now most people, this minus often most times they're the mistake. But just know, of course, minus times minus is all, it will give you what? Plus. It's something that you familiarize yourself with. So this one is like y. This one is like 6y. This one is like what? Of course, 7 plus 23. Yeah, that will give us 90. Yes, that will give us 90. Let's divide both sides by 6. So you can say DBS both sides, divide both sides by the coefficient of y, because it's y that you are looking for now. 2 go here, 3, 2 go here, give us like 45. Use this 3 now, go 1, 15. That will give us like 1 and 5. Yes. So this one is like 1, 5. Remember, this age now is like the age of the sun. Remember to put your ears though. No talk say I no tell you. No talk say I no tell you. No talk say I no tell you. From here, just say substitute. You can substitute this value of y into any of the equation. Substitute of y into, let's use equation 1. Equation 1, x now equals to what? 67 minus y. You get. Now the value of y was already given. 67 now minus what? 15. You get. 45. To give us a 52. To give us 52. It will give us 52. Therefore, 52 now. 52. Don't just go and write 52 there, oh, please. Oh, don't just go and write 52 there. 52 what? Yes. 52 years. 52 what? Yes. 52 what? Yes. 52 years. So you can't end that make the story for sweet. So you want show the levels now, say you know what he did. You get, and I'm waiting on do. Now you say the age, because you've already said that let the age of this man be X and that of the son be Y. Now you will now end by saying therefore these three dots represent therefore one for up, two for down. Therefore the ages na plural of the man is 52 years. Why that of the son is 15 years. Yes. Thank you very much, guys. So if you follow through and if this is beneficial in any way to you, please just quickly what subscribe to our page so that you're getting more, because more are coming both on physics, chemistry, biology, all your science subjects, including English. So are coming. It's going to be beneficial to students of all categories actually. Thank you.